Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 8744, and today, guys, we're going to be doing your El Clasico preview, guys. So, like I said, guys, we're going to be doing this El Clasico preview, guys, and we're going to be doing this, man. So, like I said, so much is going to be on pack on Sunday, October 26th, 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe the local time is going to be like at 4:15, I think. So, like I said, it's going to be interesting. So before we even get onto El Clasico, let's look at both teams real quick, how they've been doing this season. So let's start with Real Madrid. So Real Madrid, their fixtures. Let's look at the fixtures from the beginning of the season, guys. So let's start from the first game, which they beat Osasuna 1-0, beat Oviedo 3-0, 2-1 against Mallorca, 2-1 win against Sociedad, 2-1 win against Marseille, 2-0 win against Espanyol, 4-1 against Levante. Then comes this game, which they lost 5-2 to Atletico Madrid, one of their biggest rivals, and some would even argue that Atletico Real Madrid's most fiercest rivals. You know, um, potentially. So yeah, Atletico Madrid 5-2, and yeah, this was bad. I mean, just looking at this game right here, man, 5-2. That's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. Courtois didn't have a good game. Valverde, Militao, Hoyson. There is a really bad game for Real Madrid. So shocking there. Then afterwards, they beat Cairo 5-0, beat Real Madrid, beat Villarreal 3-1, beat Getafe 1-0, and beat Juventus 1-0. So Real Madrid basically been flawless this season, except for that one little defeat. And when you look at the stats here in particular for Real Madrid, they have been pretty good this season. Like Real Madrid, Mbappe's been the top scorer at 10 goals. Arda Güler with the most assists. And when you look at GA, Kylian Mbappe is top. So Kylian Mbappe is basically Real Madrid's best player this season. And yeah, interesting to say the least. Then you have Courtois, who's a very good goalkeeper, in my opinion, the best goalkeeper in the world. Real Madrid as we have force to be reckoned with. As for Barcelona, coming into this game, looking at our fixtures right here, let's start from the very beginning. We beat Mallorca 3-0, beat Levante 3-2 on the road. We did a comeback in that game, remember? Then we tied a Rayo, which wasn't great, and then we destroyed Valencia. We beat Newcastle away, beat Getafe 3-0, beat Oviedo 3-1, beat Sociedad 2-1. Then we lost to PSG 2-1. Then followed up with back-to-back defeats to Sevilla, beat Girona, and beat Olympiacos. So right now, you could probably argue that Real Madrid is more informed than Barcelona, as Barcelona have lost 2 games and obviously tied a game, whereas Real Madrid have only lost 1 game. But remember, guys, I know Classico form doesn't really matter. Form doesn't really matter. It's about which team wants it more. And when you look at the table right here, Real Madrid is on 24 points, Barcelona 22 points. So it's basically first versus second place, and whichever team wins this one basically puts themselves top of La Liga. And yeah, for Real Madrid, if they win this game, it's going to be massive for them because they can open a 5 point gap at the top of the table. So when you look at this game right here, guys, Real Madrid Barcelona, looking at the form right here, I mean, Mbappe's been their best player. He's probably the player to look out for the most. Vinicius has also been great as well, been popping off. Guller's been amazing. And yeah, Real Madrid defensively, man, Militao is such a good center back. Militao is very good, guys. I think he's definitely Real Madrid's best center back, and Courtois is a very good goalkeeper. When you look at Xabi Alonso, look at the amount of injuries Real Madrid have. Rudiger's out injured, Carvalhal's out injured, Alaba's out injured, Hoyson is out injured, Trent Alexander-Arnold's out injured, Danny Ceballos. So when you look at Barcelona, we got De Jong that's injured, we got Garcia that's injured, we got Ter Stegen that's back in trade, we got Danny Olmo, we got Gavi, we got Lewandowski is injured. When you look at the attack for Barcelona, I think we can. You know what the crazy thing is, guys? You can make an argument that Rashford is probably Barcelona's best player this season, which is crazy to say because Yamal's not. I mean, Yamal's been amazing. Don't get me wrong. Yamal's been great, but I don't think he's been as good as last season. Rafinha's been injured. Rafinha's not played much, and who else are going to really pick? I mean, Lewandowski hasn't really played much either. So, for it's crazy to say this is a huge game for Rashford. Rashford, this is a massive game for him because this El Clasico is moment defining. If Rashford delivers in a game of this magnitude, that could really be huge for his state of Barcelona. Because remember, we got this guy on loan from Manchester United, and this game alone could just make your Barcelona consider buying that permanent tag for 30 million. I'm looking at players like Pedri. Also needs this. Pedri, that's been phenomenal. I think Pedri's been amazing, of course. And you look at Koundé's been great. But the one thing that really worries me about this Barcelona team is Ronald Araujo. Ronald Araujo didn't play at all against Olympiacos. He was rested, and I have a feeling he's probably going to start El Clasico just because he didn't play at all against Olympiacos. And that's what worries me because Araujo is just very error prone. This guy makes mistakes at the highest magnitude of games. So I'm really hoping Hansi Flick doesn't make that start him. And obviously, he got a red card over the weekend against Girona, so he will not be able to play this game. And that is going to be a huge difficult there. And also De Jong as well. De Jong's also been pretty bad at big games, I would say, as well. So I'm kind of worried about those two. Barcelona, as I said, man, I think what's going to come down to this game, guys, is the individual brilliance. Who's going to step up for Barcelona? Because for Real Madrid, it's really Mbappe that I think is really the main guy there. I mean, Vinicius is great as well, but I think Mbappe is really the bigger guy. Whereas for Barcelona, we know Yamal's going to perform. We know Yamal's going to do amazing, and we know Rashford. It's about which individual's ball of the day, and I just have this feeling that Barcelona will do it because even though I do think Real Madrid have been better than Barcelona this season, I just feel like Barcelona have more difference makers that can make an impact. Like Yamal can make an impact, Rashford can make an impact. Pedri. Whereas for Real Madrid, it's really Mbappe and Vinicius. I mean, Brahim Diaz could do something, but I just don't really think he's a goal scoring material. And Arda Güler, he's also amazing, but I don't think he's really a goal scorer. I know there's Jude Bellingham, and I know Jude Bellingham is a player that is also great as well. But I just feel like for Barcelona, we're just more team oriented, whereas I think Real Madrid is more individual oriented. And I think the team oriented Barcelona will pan out and get the win here in this game of this magnitude. Whereas for Real Madrid, it's more of the individuals. Will the individuals step up in a game like this? We'll have to wait and see. But like I said, it's going to be a high intense game, a high pressured game, a very exciting game. I'm looking forward to this game and seeing how it unfolds on Sunday at 11:15 a.m. at Eastern Time. And unfortunately, guys, I will not be able to do a live reaction of the game afterwards. I really wish I could, but unfortunately, I will be out of town. I will not be there. So I'll try my best to do like a YouTube short for you guys. For a video, I don't know if I'll be able to do there. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, maybe I'll try to do a video and get it out for you guys, but I will not be able to do like a live proper reaction because, like I said, I'll be traveling. I'll be out of town. So shame to see. So my score prediction for this game, guys, it's going to be Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 3. I think we're going to get the away win at the Bernabeu. We typically do well to Santiago Bernabeu, and I just have a feeling Barcelona will turn up for this occasion. And I think it'll be a lot closer than last season because remember, last season we smashed them 4-0. I don't think it's going to happen again. I think Barca will still win this, though, just because I do think Barcelona's team is still. I just think our offense is still very strong, even though defensively I think we're very shaky. Whereas for Real Madrid, they're also very strong as well. I think offensively they're very good. And defensively they're also very shaky as well. But I just think for Barcelona, I just think we have more offensive power than Real Madrid at the moment, at this current moment. But like I said, guys, may the best team win. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing how this one unfolds on Sunday. So give me your score predictions in the comments below, guys. Remember, guys, to like and subscribe as well. And let me know in the comments below if there's any major talking points I missed from both teams. Because like I said, I think it was going to be very interesting to see what happens. Because I think this game is going to be very fun and exciting. So I hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace out.